about probably 90-95% when he's on the right side. I mean, when he's on the left side to get something down. But there are some spawns which kind of make it silly. And the problem is in the CoNDEur zoom, you cannot see them as you enter the room.
Yeah.
When you're zoomed out, you can see what the spawns are, and so you can see, oh, I need to lure. But in CoNDEur zoom, you can't. They're both gonna check this blood shop.
Yep.
Titanium whip. Staekk's gonna take it. I imagine.
You're a little bit ahead of me.
All right. Imagine Fly's not gonna take it. He actually decides to take the golden spear.
I mean, the gold spear. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad, to be honest.
I would take it.
I don't hate it.
Take it.
I don't hate it.
If it's there, I'm taking it over the dagger. Like it gives you all the advantages of a dagger except for the one range, which can be handy. But the gold quick kill, it basically lets you to quick kill every one of your zone 1 bosses if you find a bomb. If he finds a bomb, you can quick kill Core Rift and Deep Blues and Death Metal. Yeah, and then Conga's just Conga.
Yeah, Conga's Conga. Yeah, you're about 5 to 10 seconds ahead, people are saying.
Alright, looks like Staekk gets a Shrine of Darkness. It was from a Shriner.
Yep, so full mapping, but a little bit spooky in terms of what you can and can't see.
Oh, okay. Fly mishandled that Minotaur.
Ooh,
he actually had a chance to get a gold kill, and then he ends up taking damage. It looks like we have Core Rift? No, it's Conga. Okay. Hard to tell with the darkness what everything is. Unfortunately, one of the layouts in Conga with the really narrow line means with a whip you have to do the slow zombie kills.
Yeah, there's just no other way.
Oh, okay. I thought for sure Staekk was gonna try to go for the purple chest.
No, gets a glass broadsword.
Glass broadsword, yeah. I don't know, man. One of the things, like, I stopped playing this game for like a month, and then I come back, and darkness is a lot scarier than it used to be. I used to be like, oh, darkness, cool. I'll just run the entire seed with darkness. Oh no! Oh, Staekk. Okay, well, it probably sounds like something really nasty happened, but something kind of silly happened.
Friggin' moles! Yeah,
the mole ate either his food shop or his pawn shop, and the pawn shop's actually really nice here because you can sell that Ring of Shadows. And he saw the mole and he's still bombed. Like, he still had time to see what was happening and not do it. But there goes his food or pawn shop.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Staekk recently, and moles have not been kind to him at all. Like, oh.
That was actually a pretty nice sequence there from that shop. I don't know if you saw what happened.
I didn't, but I have seen that he's picked up, some armor in the titanium rapier. It was a food shop. There you go.
Oh, and look, this is a really nice setup here.
Too.
This is a really nice setup for Fly. Man, it must be nice seeing all that armor. I mean, seeing all that health and all that health in the Ring of Regen.
Yeah.
After you just like struggled for 15 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really nice weapon enchantment from Fly to get that Obsidian Spear. I really like the Obsidian Spear.
Well, and what actually ended up happening was that there was a golden rapier in that shop, and that enchant scroll for Staekk because he's got the lucky charm.
Oh, is it Staekk? Sorry, ignore me.
Well, no, I think that might have been how. Well, I didn't see how Fly got the Obsidian Spear though.
There's like a solid chance I'm just talking nonsense, like 40% of the time.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep up with everything. Let's see if Fly keeps his death metal beat here.
Yep, doing well so far.
Yep. It's a lot easier when you have a 3 damage spear than it is when you have a dagger.
He only had 2 damage for that fight.
Well, okay.
I'm just saying.
Why do you have to correct me every time?
What?
This is super fast. Look at this. I mean, look at this. 410 to it's Deep Blues 3 now.
It's nuts.
Use that holy water. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, don't think he got a particularly nice layout for Deep Blues. Comparatively, it's all of the layouts and stuff. They are subjective. Like, they could always be a lot worse.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not gonna. My knowledge of the boss meta is like really poor, so I will defer to your superior knowledge on all matters like that.
The boss meta of Deep Blues is, oh god, it's a night opening.
Yeah, basically, I know that much. And I remember practicing Oblivion's like safe strat if you didn't have enough to kill with the throw. But I now can't remember it at all.
Staekk is booking. He's on 4-2. This could be a sub 7.
Yeah, 458. Yeesh. And it's not even like Fly is played badly at all. It's just Staekk's just going. Yeah, right night is a bad night. Trying to think what you look for here. Gets armor. Ooh, I mean, lucky pickup, but take it. Like, that's pretty nice heading into zone 4. But Staekk on 4-3.
And Staekk found himself a CoNDEur too. Yeah.
Picks up some armor. Gets some boots. I mean, it's a bit late for them now, but he's not gonna complain. Boots are boots.
Yeah, it's gonna help this. That little setup there.
Yeah, it makes this.
That's a really nasty. Like that's 9 squares of goo right there. Might not be a sub 7. It depends on how this fight goes.
It would have to be a.
He gets the right side. Oh, okay, yeah, that. Just kind of standard.
Yeah,
fight.
Just very. Just average, just not off the rails, but I'm not like, oh.
Alright, he's gonna leave one of those mummies alive. That means there's less spawns. That means there's less spawns in this fight, so it means he's not gonna be able to summon the mini bosses either.
Yeah, which is always
nice.
Got
his lure strats down.
Yeah, Staekk has been doing really well with his luring recently.
Alright, he's actually he missed out on his chance there to get his sub 7. But he's probably gonna be happy with this run. A couple more hits here. Looks like it's gonna be about a 7-10.
He's got about 2 left. He's got 2 left for me. There's got 1 left. Okie doke, there we go. So Staekk is leading 1-0.
It was exactly a 7-10, actually. 7-10-0-0.
On the money. On the money. Congratulations, Jack. So on top of being a great necrodancer racer, you're also a clairvoyant. Let's reset the timer. Remember when you had to move like with the beat in the lobby?
Oh yeah,
that was actually the worst. And then they brought in that, and I spent a good 5 minutes just doing laps, trying to see how fast I could go.
One time, like I installed on a new computer and I loaded up and I just like try to mash, and I'm like, oh I can't, and it's like, would you like to turn on fast movement?
Is it yes?
Yes.
God yes. Cool. Away they go again. Black chest in a little cave right off the bat. Just a base broadsword. Staekk's gonna take it. Fly is not. He's probably got in mind, you know, he wants to keep a throwable weapon for his boss fights, which I can understand. Yeah. I'm of that kind of mindset too.
Yeah, most people don't take the base broadsword. They'll take a gold one because it gets you like maybe a quick death metal, but the broadsword is going to help you kill your mini bosses faster. You'll see this right here. It saves Staekk a couple seconds on this fight. But yeah, it's not something you normally take. You might hold on to it if you think you might find a glass shrine or something. But
yeah, I think that's that's basically Staekk's thought process for everything. Oh, I could find a glass shrine and then it could be really good. Gotta be careful here. Does Fly?
Yeah, you saw.
I think that tempo down probably helped quite a lot. He had a fair bit of extra time to think.
Staekk picked up sunglasses from his blood shop, and there was ham in there too, so it was basically free.
Yeah.
That's always nice. Yeah, these are kind of a Staekk item. It's just a high skill item. Like you just have to get good with it, basically.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a miner's cap or something like that. It's not bad. It's just hard to use. So, very similar to glass items. Um, he wants the damage. He wants the damage. He doesn't feel like he's as efficient as a lot of people with normal weapons, with like titanium weapons and stuff. So he wants a glass stuff because glass forces you to go fast. You don't have to check for armor or anything like that. It just kind of forces your hand there.
Yeah.
You don't need to shop. You don't need to worry about being efficient. You can just kind of nuke everything.
You just have to
And
not
that's why.
get hit.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, it's easier said than done. But nice clean coral riff. I've noticed that Staekk's coral riff is a little bit different to the way most people seem to do it as well. I don't think I don't think he's the best judge of when he can get in a quicker kill as well. I don't know what it is, just it's something I've noticed watching him for the past couple of weeks.
Staekk does decide to shop. That's a weird decision here, and we basically have now because Staekk looks like yeah, Staekk couldn't get through. It's a bad layout. So Staekk just kind of ran across the shop in his ways going in through. Fly is going the wrong way. I think he realized it now. But they actually have the same build here.
Yeah.
Or they did have the same build for a second before Staekk switched that circlet. I guess he feels he doesn't need the damage, but I would probably prefer the sunglasses over the circlet. Just
Yeah,
because
I
5
mean,
damage is really important.
Yeah, 5 damage is like, that's, once you get past 3, when you hit 5, then you're like, right, okay. Because there are so many things you can just kill with one hit, which is so valuable.
Yeah, being able to kill the golems in one hit saves you 2 beats per golem. Because you don't have to step forward to get the kill. Yeah, and you're seeing one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like the circlet. You can actually kind of get these nasty raid spawns.
And they just come out of the woodwork.
They're always there. They just are guaranteed to spawn. There's weird reasons why they spawn on you know, on other characters. Like you have to pass them up so much before they spawn. That's why they always come from behind.
If you want to
Yeah.
some faster map, well, I mean, yeah, in a way, but I think
Yeah, it's definitely
rather have the
mapping.
damage.
But I don't think it's honestly with the. I think Staekk has a big enough advantage in this that he doesn't need the mapping, and
Yeah.
maybe the damage would be better. It depends on how comfortable you are with the sunglasses.
Yeah, Fly's doing really well to keep up here. Gets onto his death metal fight at pretty much, I think it was 4 minutes on the dot he got in, and it's a
It's
nice
just
quick
about
fight.
10 seconds or so behind. That's a really nice shop. Oh, that's a really nice shop. And if it,
Let's have a look here. That is a really nice shop. Oh, did you spend your 2 bombs?
and this is why I want the sunglasses, because it lets you switch off of that your glass longsword a lot easier.
Yeah. And
Looks
now
like
he's going from what was originally 5 damage down to 2.
oh my goodness.
Really?
Why?
Fly!
He just messed up the shopkeeper kill. Like he just lost a beat on the shopkeeper kill.
Oh no!
Like to see a dream shot, like he had just lost his weapon too. He had just lost his glass longsword, and then to see the dream shop of, hey, by the way, here's one of the best weapons in the game.
And
Here's some
good
armor. Yeah, hey, you just killed me, and then he just, oh no.
It's just such a weird situation to drop a beating.
Yeah, that should be automatic. That should be like, you should have done that more than just about anything except kill a white skeleton. Like,
Yeah.
So Staekk decided to draw. Oh, so Staekk's running this miner's cap and the pickaxe, which means so if you're not aware of what the miner's cap used to be, is it wouldn't auto dig. You would just kind of like replace the block. It was kind of like a ring of courage for digging. When you would dig, you would just kind of move forward as you dug, but you didn't have invincibility. You would just, it was really rough because you could just kill yourself very easily. Imagine like a ring of courage that didn't have invincibility, and you would just die all the time because you'd be constantly running into enemies. The way it works with the pickaxe is that if you move into those blocks, the any of the level 2 or level 3 blocks, you are going to like replace it whenever you actually hit it. So the first time you move into it, you won't get rid of it, but the second time you will.
Yeah.
Oh, Staekk's having trouble because this shopkeeper ghost is stuck. I don't know what it was stuck on. I think it might have been stuck on an item or like a golem or something. No, it looks like it was stuck on a gargoyle. I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah, it must have been a gargoyle. Man, the shopkeeper's ghost is just so weird. But yeah, like the original Miner's Cap, it was awful. It was so bad. Just, ugh. No, not a fan. The original Courage was a bit too before it gave you invincibility.
And it didn't also give you the +1 damage like it does now.
Yeah, there was no invincibility and there was no +1 damage. You just lunge. Wait, no, there must have been invincibility. Yeah, there was invincibility. Ignore me.
I think originally there wasn't, like the original, like the pre-early access version of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So when I first started playing, you had your invincibility, but there was no damage boost. And I was like, there's still something.
Yeah.
It's like it's not quite powerful enough yet.
I feel like we've gotten better to the point where that we could go back to that. Oh my God, Staekk taking he's taking a lot of damage. He actually took a hit from a turnip on the goo, but it only did 1 damage because he has so much health. He has 2.5 armor.
Courage always gave invincibility, and it was always good. Whatever you say, Pants.
Yeah, maybe pre-beta was. I didn't play the pre-beta. That's what I had heard, but I don't know. Yeah, Panzer was always a fan of the Courage.
Yeah, I liked it. I did like it, but I was always like, there's something missing about it. Like it just, if I saw a ring of strength or a ring of war, I was more likely to pick those up than the invincibility. Just
yeah, it's
because.
Unquestionably the best ring, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And just in terms of what it does to your build, it like fixes so many weapons. Like, hey, you have a whip, it's terrible. You have a whip of ring courage, suddenly it's a really good weapon. So
it only pulled you forward, no invincibility, no damage. Right, okay, well that answers our question. And in the meantime, Fly, the valiant effort to get back to 3-1, but Staekk is going to take this 2-0. It really was a skill ring. Yeah, it's kind of a skill ring now. It's not quite like the skill barrier isn't quite as high. Yeah, cool. So next up, after that 2-0